church today, we honor Christ under the title, The Good Shepherd. And as Father Bernie so well preached this morning in his sermon, this school, the directors and the teachers and the support staff and the volunteers for 59 years, since 1963, have been shepherding the children and families of this community. And so very, very appropriate that today, Mother's Day, we're honoring the great gift of the nurturing and nourishing love of mothers. And we're honoring Christ under that very maternal title of Good Shepherd that we dedicate this morning, this school bell. These three young people to my left, it is their gift to the church. These are our 2022 confirmation class, Matthew Hines, Sydney Warden, and Aiden Grubman. We thank them. All three children of the day school. Even though Sydney didn't go to our day school, she wanted to. No, her mother, who is now the president, the chair of our day school board, her mother at the time was working at, I think, Trinity Lutheran Church's preschool, so that's where Sydney went. But Michelle has been, and the Warden family have been a wonderful part of the St. Paul's family. And so very much, in addition to Matthew and Aiden being graduates of the day school, Sydney, we kind of adopt you as an honorary graduate of the day school. We have with us a past director, Patti, Daniell, who started her relationship with the day school as a parent first. Then in 1993, heard the call of the Lord and of Rolling Gent to serve as a teacher. And for 3 years, Patti was one of our day school teachers before eventually succeeding Rolling Gent, the first director of our day school, God rest her soul, after 3 years, so since 1996. And then Patti went on to 20 years of nurturing and nourishing the children and families of the day school. And then right behind me is our current day school director, Mrs. Liz Ryan. If you're a day school family in any way, shape, or form, your children went, you went, your grandkids went, your neighbor went, raise your hand. It's amazing the impact of this school on the community. Virtually every hand is raised. And those of us who appreciate the ministry of the school know its impact. So before we proceed, and we're going to hear from some former day school parents who also served on our board for many, many years, and who actually served as co-chairs of our day school board for many, many years. And of course, we're also going to hear from Liz Ryan, our current day school director. I want to invite our two day school directors to unmask the dedication plaque. So Patti, if you would come up with Liz to unmask our you need a plaque, right, if you're going to dedicate a bell. No. Drum roll, please. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to ask Patti to read that dedication. Actually, Liz is going to read it because I just don't think Patti would get to it.
That's the football team.
Wow. Sounded easy. Okay, here we go. This bell is dedicated to the glory of God and in loving gratitude to Patti Daniell for her many years of devoted service to St. Paul's Day School. By the confirmation class of 2022, Matthew Hines, Aiden Grubman, Sidney Warden, and St. Paul's Episcopal Church.
So I'm going to turn the mic over now to our two former day school co-chairs, Jen Kilpatrick and Sherry Fleming.
Well, it's our complete honor to be a part of day school. Sherry and I have both sent our children here and have been involved in all the love and goodness with our dear friend Patti as our co-chairs and cohorts in the school. And we are just so proud to be a part of it. And we have a poem written by my friend Sherry here that we're going to read to you. It's her gift, by the way. It's called Ring the Bell, and it's dedicated to our dear Patti. There once was a gal from the city. She was quite cute and quite witty. With hubby George, she came to Delray. Lucky for us, they decided to stay.
Lo and behold, to the day school she came. For Patti, nothing would ever be the same. Teaching became her passion and love, her faith coming from God above.
In time, she got the director's nod. Patti, please take over my job. No better choice could Rolene have made. Patti's new road now is paved.
Her devotion never failed through all the years, through ups and downs, laughter and tears, with teachers, parents, and each little one, always encouraging, supporting, a job never done.
Oh, what stories she will happily share of special teachers and kids learning to care for each other, neighbors, and friends, learning respect, sharing, and having a hand to lend.
Books, letters, numbers, music were taught, but love, faith, and kindness were quickly caught. Young hearts and minds were in her care. Her love for them was beyond compare.
Now, as the day school children sweetly sing, a beautiful bell will cheerfully ring, ringing out for all to hear, thanking Patti for each and every year.
Patti, we thank you for loving the school and for always living the golden rule. For your efforts, we just want to say we are so very happy to honor you today.
That's a tough act to follow. My stuff doesn't rhyme, so you're saying. My name is Liz Ryan, like they said. I'm the current director of St. Paul's Day School, and I am so happy to be a part of this dedication, but for many reasons. A bell has long been a symbol of a school. Remember the school on Little House on the Prairie, they rang the bell? It's also representative of sharing the good news. In the Bible, the bells were rung to indicate Aaron's entrance and exit from the holy place. We ring bells to tell everyone that Christ is alive, and at Christmas and at Easter, and this bell will show our community that we are an active and special part of St. Paul's. The day school and its legacy of love and kindness, as we see in the generous gift from the 2022 confirmation class, who all have a connection to the day school, started in 1963 and continues today. I'm delighted the bell will honor Patti's 23-year ministry of love, education, and kindness. The children who were blessed to have Patti as a teacher and director have been forever changed as they experience God's love through Patti. May God continue to bless you as he has continued to bless others through you, Patti, just as your friendship has blessed me. And may St. Paul's Day School thrive and the legacy of your ministry continue.
I want to invite all of our day school board members, current and past board members. If you've ever served as a board member of the school, please come forward as the board, led by our board chair, Michelle Warden, are pleased to present to Patti this beautiful bouquet of flowers celebrating this day. Now, as we see this beautiful bell, I want to recognize, in addition to Matthew, Sydney, and Aiden, our confirmation class, whose generosity and thoughtfulness made this happen, but 3 other people who worked with our confirmation class very, very closely. First and foremost, truly a shepherd to our confirmation class in everything, Tim Kilpatrick.
Tim!
And supporting Tim and supporting our confirmation class in some really key fundraisers that help make this bell possible, Elaine and Phil Watton, the Wattons. Phil's a member of our day school board. Elaine, his beautiful bride back there. If you haven't gotten the recent issue of the Coastal Star, great article on this guy. Great article on this guy. In their tandem bike, I tell you, it was terrific. A few of the staff members, as we got ready to dedicate this bell, wondered if the bell would forever now be known as Patti's La Belle. Did it work? It might stick. It might stick. Well, no bell dedication is complete without a ringing of the bell, and I can only think of one person to ring the initial bell to St. Paul's Day School bell, and that is for whom it's dedicated and for whom it will always be a reminder of her love and ministry. Patti, please.
But first, I'm not going to be windy, but because I'm almost speechless, which is unusual for me. You all are such tricksters. I was surprised yesterday with my oldest son coming down for Mother's Day. This morning I woke up and my younger son and his beautiful new wife were in the house. They arrived at 2 a.m. And then here today, one of my oldest, dearest friends shows up. My sister's here. My godchildren. My teachers, Barbara Jackson, Kathy Yates, and Diane Simpson, who was not able to be here. And then Father Bernie, who was here when this all began, Kathy Fazio, and then Liz, another gift from God above, who came just at the right time, just when I was ready to leave and she was ready to take it on. And I'm so grateful to God because she is doing such a wonderful job. And thank you to all of you. Thank you, Father Paul, where are you? To my dear sisters, Jen and Sherry. I'm going to have a book of her poems. She's written many. And the best part of the job is being witness to these children who, we met Matthew when he was a baby, right, Catherine and Emma, and now they're all young adults. Some of my former students have children of their own. So, but I started when I was 15. And with that, I give thanks to God for this glorious day, for all the mothers. My mommy, who's here, you mentioned her. she's the best. And I'm going to ring that bell.
Don't pull it down.